79 years into the future, world hunger is about to be fixed. Two brilliant scientists created a machine that can clone individual atoms. The president knew how brilliant they were, so he then gave them the task to solve world hunger. It was a monumental task. After 6 months, they had the brilliant idea to clone food so nobody would be hungry. After 5 years in the lab, many failed attempts, many burns and stubbed pinky toes, they managed to scale up the machine and give it the right enhancements and modifications and applications and the right power sources and fix the radiation issue to make it clone food. On testing day, one of the scientists had brought a hard-shelled taco because it contained enough different food and variety to test all of the machine's capabilities. They opened the machine, placed it into the cloning pod, and readied the cloning mechanism. After all was complete, they began the cloning process. The machine beeped, and out popped a perfect taco. It had a perfect shell, perfect cheddar cheese shreds, perfect tomato cubes, perfect lettuce shreds, perfect beef chunks, even sour cream clops in the exact same places. Then out popped another taco, and another, and another, and another. The scientists were too amazed with the first taco to see the others spewing out. Then they heard the sound of many tacos falling off the table and smashing onto the ground, and realized the horrible mess they created. The other scientist tried to hit the off button, but just hit the blank wall of the machine. He realized that, in all their excitement, they had forgotten to put on the off button, and it was still in the other lab area. At this point, that table and the one next to it were overflowing with tacos. He reached for the power cord, but remembered it was its own independent source of power. The other scientist reached under the taco mess to press the restart button, but accidentally pressed the fast forward times 900 button. They came out so fast, no sane or insane man could even hope to count them. Within minutes, the whole laboratory complex was filled with tacos. When the complex exploded, they saw a rocket about to launch a satellite in the atmosphere, which isn't exactly a unique thing. Satellites launch very often in this future. Just before they were buried in tacos, one scientist dug himself out, ran through the tacos, and pulled out the satellite from the rocket. The other scientist jumped out of the taco heap and threw the machine into the rocket, but it exploded because of all the tacos. Throwing out tacos at extreme speeds, both scientists tried to avoid getting decapitated by tacos. One scientist ran away just in time to avoid a razor-sharp taco shell heading straight for his heart, but then got knocked out by a piece of fine-cut tomato. The remaining scientist turned the machine on its side, and the endless taco production of biblical proportions immediately launched the machine into the air, blowing past the mound of tacos, leaving behind a thick, quickly falling trail of tacos. It blasted through the atmosphere, burning at least 500 tacos to a delicious, crispy golden brown. After breaking through the atmosphere, it erupted with tacos, gaining a fixed orbit around Earth. The huge number of tacos gave them no trouble falling through the atmosphere. It sent billions of tacos toward Earth, spraying death and annihilation in the form of innumerable flying tacos of death and utter destruction. The Atacolypse had begun. The machine had been cloning so much, it began spewing electricity and sparks. It malfunctioned and sent zaps of lightning and electricity to all 4 corners of the earth, cloning the cloning machine itself. Trillions of tacos headed towards Earth at Mach 4, with drips of sour cream heading at Mach 5. Tacos broke through windows with their sound alone, and leveled buildings instantly. It crushed cities and filled oceans. Every hour, 100 new mountains of tacos the size of Mount Everest were formed. A single shot of taco shell could cut off multiple limbs and fly straight through someone's head. If you decided to hide in an underground bomb shelter, within 5 minutes you'll be covered in so many tacos you would never be able to escape or breathe. Anything that could fly would be shot down by a rain of tacos in an instant. Even our best tanks and missiles can't save us. The dinosaurs took millions of years to fully die out. For humans, it will only take mere days. We underestimated the power of the taco. Now it's their turn to strike. What was once our afternoon snack has brought us to our demise. The scientists had brought it to life, but they never truly understood it. It was as if it had a mind of its own. It is now an unfathomable and uncontrollable power that no mortal man could ever hope to uphold or contain. No being was meant to discover its capabilities. The scientists' effort to play God had come with disastrous consequences. They had destroyed civilization and wiped out all life as we know it. But at least they put an end to world hunger.
That's all. Go show your mom that.